Hi guys, back again. Okay, so as you can see, I've moved the phone. Last thing I said to the camera, because I suddenly realised it had stopped, was, "Oh yeah, this is pure amateur." Very interesting thing said to me yesterday. One of the lecturers up here at the Royal Signals camp in Blandford. Now he teaches soldiers. His specific thing is radar. Not something I know a great deal about, but trust me, if he's teaching up here, he's a smart bunny. So yeah, and yeah, his name's Richard. I just wondered if I could name check him. Too late now. Hi Rich, thanks for your help yesterday. And he pointed out to me as we were trying to haul up the 40-meter vertical in the most horrendous winds that this is amateur radio. It is meant to be fun, but I apologise for the camera falling over. That really is proper amateur, isn't it? Still calling CQ, guys. I've got it automatically calling CQ and nobody's coming back to me. I can hear people each side of me, so I know there's plenty of activity. And just looking at the radio, yep, plenty of activity still there. Although, you guys, no, you're still in daylight, of course, although it's worth checking because, like I say, it's been a long day. Been a long 2 days. Okay, so that's it, I think. We are going to, you see, this is why I love the Auto CQ. It's putting out the call on a quick look to make sure the amp's working. It is, and the SWR's fine, and it's all working. So maybe you guys have all gone off to, I don't know, watch the telly or something. So I'm wondering where everybody's gone now. You do start to get worried, by the way, if you're contesting and there's a couple of minutes where nobody comes back to you. That's not good. Although, according to the meter here on the computer, I'm averaging 1 a minute, which isn't particularly good. It's not fabulous. For parts of the contest, I've been, 2 a minute. So 1 every 30 seconds isn't bad. When the sunspots were at their maximum, don't worry, guys. If you're not a contester or into radios, that's what affects how our signals travel around the world. At the moment, they're about as bad as they could be. So our signals are not travelling around the world very easily, which would explain why I have no VKs and no ZLs in the log. And the optimum time for working ZL, New Zealand, VK, Australia, and there's no JAs in the log, which is Japan. Now normally there's quite a lot of people in VK, and VK is a multiplier. So is Japan, so is New Zealand. So band conditions have not been good. I have seen a JA call sign on the screen, but for whatever reason I couldn't get through. Just couldn't make it through. And I know there's the amp fan coming on. It's getting nice and warm, so I apologise for the buzz, but I'm told I've got a loud voice, so hopefully you can still hear me. Okay, so where was I? I've got no idea. Yeah, JAs, why I couldn't work them. Yes, live scores. There is a fantastic thing, and thank you to Whiskey Zero Victor Mike, who's just called me. You've probably heard the tones. That is RTTY, by the way, if you really are a total non-contester. And I'm not even going to start discussing anymore where these people are, because I don't know. Oh, my geography teacher would be, well, probably still alive, but turning in her grave, I would imagine, thinking, what did I teach you? Okay, so live scores. There's this contest is run by a group in America called CQ Worldwide. And this is the RTTY part. There is a Morse code part, or CW, and there is a single sideband or voice contest. The first one of the contest season is RTTY, Radio Telegraphy Teletype, and that's what I'm using here. So that is 2 tones sent from one computer through radio waves, out through the antennas, received the other end, and the radio then receives the tones, turns it back into the data, and the information that I type this end appears the other end, all being well. Most of the time it works, but occasionally it all goes a little bit pear-shaped. So CQ Worldwide hosts the competition. Oops, somebody just there. And they have this little thing on the internet, which we've got here in the UK now. CQWW thank you very much, sir. These are lots of calls I don't recognise. If you do this long enough, you get to recognise certain call signs. Although I have to say, Don, Alpha Alpha 5 Alpha United, Alpha Uniform, sorry, long day, who helped me so much years ago with contesting, and his most fantastic website. Don, where are you? I haven't found you. So I hope you're on, I hope you're contesting, and I hope you're doing well, because I don't think we've said enough in the past how much you helped us in the past to get started and get into this. And I'm going back to the days when the first software I bought, WF1B, a little throwback to the past, arrived in the post from the US on a 3.5-inch floppy drive. There are kids watching this going, what's he talking about? Floppy drive. Just look up 3.5-inch drive. Hilarious. And that was it. WF1B software. So I'm going way back to, oh, blimey, 94, 95. And Don had the most incredible website and it's been so helpful. And I always look forward to working you, and I haven't found you. So I hope you're okay. I hope you're well. I hope you still got the antennas, and I hope you're still contesting. So back to this website. So on this website are the scores from my computer is automatically every 3 minutes sending my score to the server. So I can see where I am in the rankings along with everybody else that's feeding into that server. So all day I'm watching it, and I'm chasing K5ZD and Alpha Charlie Zero Charlie. Now I'm quite pleased about that, because those are two guys that I know are proper contesters, and I'm not. I borrow stations, or I build them in the forest and run it from my car for 24 hours because I want to. These guys are proper people who have decent stations and do well. Of course they're proper people, but you know what I mean. So I'm chasing around them. So I'm actually sat here quite pleased. And, you know, if you guys want to stop now, brilliant. Thanks. I'll be really pleased. It's been fun. Obviously, I want to win. So if you fancy putting the kettle on and taking your wife out to dinner, there's a great idea. Take your wife out to dinner. You won't miss anything, okay? You just might find that I get ahead of you and stay there. The other fun thing is when you take a break, obviously there's nothing being updated. So you suddenly see people dropping back and you think, okay, so he's having a break. So I get a chance to rattle ahead, and then I have a break. And I don't want to have too long a break because I want to have less than you're having so that I can get ahead again. Basically, you guys are good. I got about 5 places ahead of both of you, and you've both caught me up. And I thought I was doing well, and I'm not. Okay, so hang on. Kilo Charlie 4, Tango November, Quebec. Thank you. That is your signal coming out of the speaker. And you are in, I'm not going to say, unless I know. He's in Tennessee. I knew that one. You'll notice I'm not telling you all of them because I don't know all of them and I'm getting embarrassed. Whoa, somebody straight away. Okay, so Kilo Charlie 9 Kilo. Again, thank you, sir. Good evening. Good signals. In the UK at the moment, it is 1906. 1906. And you guys are putting a good signal into here from Illinois. Ah, it's me. I keep banging the computer and I've got to stop. I've got to stop. Okay, so with this last bit, because I can, this is coffee fueled madness. But my other half will probably watch this. She's been coming on FaceTime and saying, hi, how you doing? And are you still awake? And are you still alive? And Alan, the club, the station manager, has been popping up to make sure I'm still alive, and keep the coffee coming. So fantastic, Alan. Thank you so much. He's left me for this evening and he will be back first thing in the morning for the strip down of the station and put it all back together. because I kind of come in and rearrange the club station, and that's not good, because there'll be guys popping up in the week to operate, or some guys come up in their lunch hour for a network or whatever they get on, and chat to people around the world. I'm hoping they won't be cross that I may have broken their FT1000. It's in a previous video. We let the smoke out. I've got to put the smoke back in. So I hope they don't mind, but there's about 8 other radios up here, so I'm sure they will be okay. And that's another one from Illinois. Oh, I'm getting good at this. Still don't know what that GA is though. Oh God, I'm going to be in trouble. So I should apologise to him really, shouldn't I? Because that's Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu X-Ray Victor in GA. It's right there, but I'm not going to get it. Okay, so that's it, folks. That's me waffling for Great Britain during the CQ Worldwide RTTY contest of 2019. My name is Rob. My UK ham radio call sign is G0URR, Golf Zero Uniform Romeo Romeo. And I have been, for most of the contest, the operator at Golf 4 Romeo Sierra, the club station of the UK Royal Signals at their headquarters at Blandford Camp in Dorset. And I thank all the guys that have looked after me here, and made sure that they haven't come and thought, what's he still doing in camp, and thrown me out or anything silly. And the rest of the time that I haven't been, Rob, is because my brain is absolute goo. But I've got 2 days off to recover, and I think I'm going to need it. So 73s to all of you out there, my best wishes. If you find the video of any interest whatsoever, say hi at the bottom. If you think, my God, this guy's a complete idiot, fantastic. I know that already, and anybody that knows me knows that already. I'm going to add one last thing. Couple of years ago, 2016, I went out to Ireland. I went to Cork. Echo India 7 Mike is the most incredible club station in Cork on the south coast of Ireland. And I noticed that you're on in the contest again. So guys, if you're going to keep playing RTTY, because it's not your thing, I know. When I went out there, they all said, we don't really do RTTY, but if you want to come out and have a play, brilliant. And a lot of the guys at the end of the contest said, do you know what, we really enjoyed that. And I did notice from the online log that you guys took part this weekend. So guys, if you really do want to go and beat that certain Italian station that beat us last time, give me a shout. Give me a shout. I'll happily fly into Cork for the weekend, and I would love the opportunity to come back and play. But a huge thank you to them. We came first Ireland, no real shock, second world, and second Europe in the multi-op 2 radio high power, and that was 2016. So guys, I hope you did well in the contest. The other half's been keeping an eye on you and said she didn't think you were, going for it like we did. But I hope you came on, had some fun. I saw you on my screen, but you weren't calling me, you were calling somebody else. But good luck to you guys. And to all the other contest stations out there that host crazy people like me all over the world. I'm going to say one more thing and then I will disappear. M5RIC, Rich, down in Weymouth. Never met the guy, but he's a huge help. He normally ends up in Portugal or somewhere in the Caribbean contesting. He does incredibly well in this contest. But this year he has done the honourable thing and stayed at home in the UK because his wife, I believe, has a significant birthday this weekend or this week. So he texted me on Friday night saying good luck. Thank you, Rich, appreciate it. And see you on the screen next year, because I think I'm going to be back. We've got plans for the Royal Signals for next year, and we'll have to see what comes to fruition. But I'm trying to think who else I should thank. My other half for putting up with me not being at home for Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. all the other people that have helped me. Loads of suppliers, because I end up buying tons of stuff off of all the UK suppliers, and amazing what you can get next day in the post. Absolutely brilliant. From tiny little connectors that you don't think you're going to need, and then you end up needing dozens of them, to huge great rolls of coaxial cable. So I appreciate that, guys. For those of you that know about the 40 meter phased verticals, there's other bits and pieces on that. The raw signals guys were interested because they don't phase their verticals in the same way I do. And to Rich, who tried to explain to me exactly what the phasing lines did, maybe we should wait until my brain's recovered before we try and explain it again. Because I'll be perfectly honest, I know it works, but I don't understand how it works. But basically, I can switch my verticals to feed towards the America or towards Europe, and it has been fantastic. So that's it. I am literally waffling, so I'm going to say goodnight. It's gone quiet. 20 meters has gone incredibly quiet. So it looks like that's it, guys. I'm going to head to 40 meters and play with the aforementioned 40 meter vertical phased array and fire it towards the US and see if I can't find some of those states that I haven't found yet. So 73s, guys, thanks for listening to the waffle. Like I say, leave comments below. And if you want to know anything about ham radio, the Radio Society of Great Britain is a fantastic resource. And as if by magic, because I said I'm going, Kilo 9 Fox Bravo Alpha. You put the CRs at the end. It's run up my screen and gone. If I hadn't caught you the first time, I'd have been in trouble. My screen's this big. That means a lot to you guys, doesn't it? Yeah, right. Trust me. And the letters are small, and you have literally run up my screen like a rabbit, and it's gone. But hopefully, I grabbed you before you managed to get off my screen. So there you go, perfect example. That's it. Good night. Love you all. Thanks to the 939 people that have made contact with me so far in the contest. And we're still going. And who's that? K9. He's still there. Come on, get this contact made so we can get off and get on 40 and have a play on there and see if we can't find you guys there. That is it. I am now going. Good night. Thank you. Rob, G0URR at G4RS, saying goodnight. 73s.